Hey, what's going on, everybody? So this is a tutorial on how to set up your breakout rooms for the very, very first time, okay? So let me go ahead and jump over that right now. So I have breakout rooms open up right here. I downloaded it and installed that extension, and I clicked on Google Breakout Rooms, and this is what we get now. So you have all these tabs that are set up over here: Meet, Rooms, Courses, and Settings. It looks intimidating. It's okay. We'll figure it out, okay? So check it out. We're going to first start off with Courses. So I know the first thing you're going to do is add your classes. So I'm going to press the plus symbol. My first class, I got period 1. And you can be specific. You can say, well, I got beginning multimedia, so I'll type that in. And you're going to add another one. 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 classes. I'll add a 7th one just, for clubs or something like that if I have other meetings. But anyway, I kind of do this kind of deal here. Period 2. I don't have a third period, so I'm just going to skip that. And, there you go. So that's what I do to set it up. I just type everything in that I need to do. I'm just going to, okay, hold on. Here we go, everybody. You get the idea. I'm not going to type everything out, but you can just type everything out, then hit save. I'll just type in another one for extra, just in case you need extra courses, whatever. All right, so I got my courses set up. Now what we need to do is create the rooms. So I'm going to click on Rooms, and then this is where it's at. So now, if you look here, it shows my courses here in the Rooms situation. See that? All those courses are being shown right now. Okay, extra and everything. So we're going to start with period 1. And what I'm going to do, if you take a look here, I'm in my Google Classroom. I'm going to go to period 1 for Google Classroom. Obviously, this may change later. But anyway, so you know that you have a generic code link, and I like to use that one. So see that code up here? Now, initially, you may not have this, so you have to generate it, but this is the standard code for my class. I'm going to go ahead and copy it, Control C. And so now I'm going to copy that code. I'm going to paste it into my main. So my main is my homeroom. So I'm going to paste it, Control V to paste or whatever you're using. And then I'm going to add a couple more classes. I'm going to press plus 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So this is telling you the main is your homeroom, and then the rest are your breakout groups. So however many breakout groups you want. I'm cool with 6 right now, so I just go with 6. So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 breakout groups set up. So once you have that set up, I know I went a little faster. I'm going to hit save. And then it's going to auto-generate. Let me back up. There we go. It auto-generated the links for me right here. I'm going to do this one more time. I'm going to go to period 2. So period 2 has no classes. I'm going to go to my Google Classroom here. I'm going to go to this guy here. I'm going to go ahead and copy that code. If you don't know how to generate that, you can ask me if you want. I'm going to go ahead and paste that code into main. There we go. Control V to paste. That's my homeroom. I'm in period 2. I'm going to press plus 6 times because I'm going to add 6 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So I got 6 rooms. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can be very crafty. Sometimes I have a help group, so I just labeled help. So, if a kid just needs extra help and they don't want to draw the attention of the whole class. Anyway, I got that set up. Press save. And now you've got your code set up. There you go. So if you just need to know how to do that, that's how you set it up. Now, the next phase might be, well, how do I implement this in my class? So I got Google Classroom open here, and I got all these tabs open. So check it out. I'm going to go to my period 1, and I put bookmarks to my breakout groups. So I have a link to my assignments, my Google Classroom there. So I'm just going to go to my breakout group document. So you can make this in Google Docs. And what I did was I set it up like this. And I have my students kind of targeted to wherever I want them to go for the rooms. And so let's just say, for example, you type in room 1 in the document, room 2, room 3, etc. Now, what you want to do is make a hyperlink. So what you want to do is you're going to go back over here. You're going to copy this. Uh-oh. All right, so I'm going to do Control A or Command A if you're on a Mac, and then Control C to copy. So I copied it, and then I'm going to go down over here, see room 1. I'm going to highlight this, right-click, and choose Link. So highlight room 1, right-click, choose Link, and then I'm going to paste my link in there. Control V to paste and apply. So now that's a link, and you just do that for each one of your rooms. So I've done that already here, and I already put the people that go into their specific rooms. Don't forget to share this document. Now, I just share this anywhere in the world because I really don't care. I haven't had any issues personally. So that way, when I share the document, there's no issue and anybody can access it. If you have issues, then you may want to be careful. But I choose anyone with the link. You might want to just keep it to the district if you want to be more careful. It's up to you. But anyway, when I share the document in my Google chat, I usually just say, I just click share, and I just say copy link, and then I paste that in the Google chat, and then in the Google Meet chat, and then they just go into this document. I tell them go ahead and click on the link, and then click on this, and it's going to open up the Google Meet group that I want them in. All right, so now the next phase of the video is how do you make all this work? So what I do is to get everything to load up correctly, what I do is this: I go to Meet. So this is your main section right here, and then what I do from here is I pick my course. So let's say you're gonna have period 1, right? So I go to period 1. I already set up the groups for that, and then I know it's confusing, right? So check it out. You see, open the main room. So I'm gonna click on that to open the main room. This is my homeroom. This is the one that you should have posted in your Google Classroom for people to go to. I'm gonna allow it to use my microphone and everything. Hopefully it doesn't freak out. Okay. Anyway, I think you get the idea. You're gonna share the use of your setup. So now that room is set up. So this is the one your students are going to join with you on the daily, right? Then when you're ready to do your breakout groups, there's this button right here. It says Open Sync Breakouts. Now I set this monitor as my main monitor. I have 2 monitors, but it doesn't really matter. So I'm going to go to my settings. I'm going to make sure I choose separate windows. So what's going to happen is it's going to open up as separate boxes. So now I'm going to go ahead and click on Open Sync Breakouts. It's going to open all 6 of those rooms. There we go. So it's going to open them. It's going to automatically allow me to go into those rooms. Obviously, you should allow your microphone, but it's going to screw up my recording. So now it's going to enter me into all those individual rooms. All right, so now all the groups are set up. Here is my breakout room tool. So this is really where it gets kind of tough when you're trying to manage it if you're just on one screen, if you have your TV or something you're using. But let's say, for example, you want to talk to all the people in your breakout group. So there's 2 options here. This is your main, so you can click on the little tab here. It cycles through. What I do, I don't jump into any individual room right now. So what I do is I mute all that. So that's all muted. Now, if you want to hear what's going on, if your kids are talking, if you click this one, that's going to allow you to hear all the kids in all the rooms if they're talking. I usually turn that off when I don't need it. And then if you want to talk to everybody all at once, you press this middle one, and then it opens the mic on every single group. And you say, hey, everybody, go back to the main room. And then when I'm done talking, I mute it. I always go back and forth. Now, if they are talking, if you're having them talk, make sure you unmute this so you can actually hear the whole group. Now, if you don't want to hear everybody, just go over here to the main and just keep scrolling through. So if you scroll through, check it out. I'm in room 1, room 2. So let's say I want to sneak in and hear what they're doing. Turn that on, and then now you can hear this turns green. And then let's say I want to go to room 3 instead. I click this, and now I'm in room 3. See how that turned green? So now I can listen in and hear what they're doing. And obviously, you can interact in their chats in every single room that you want to kind of interface with. But again, this is really helpful. I like to go back out here, and I say, all right, everybody, we're done. I gave you 5 minutes. Let's go back to our main room. And I just tell them, leave the Google Meets, and then they leave. And then you can go ahead and close these out. So you can close all these out when you're done. Cool. And then I have my main room still open right here. And then don't forget to reactivate this, right? So you got to reactivate this so that you're ready to go back to your main class group. So hopefully that helps you out a little bit. If you're still stuck, let me know. But that's just the process that I go through. Again, I take advantage of using bookmarks. The bookmark situation is really helpful because I have every single class period posted up there. And then it lets me create to my breakout group documents. And then I can share that with my classes really quickly. You know, whatever you do. You do whatever works best for you, but that's kind of what I've been doing so far.